Hey everyone, Silverfuse here, and today TALIYAH has been released, so let's go ahead and watch her video. She, in League of Legends, does a lot of things with the ground and, like, rock shaping and stuff. Summon an exact copy of a landmark. Ooh. 2-4. Dang. New keyword predict. We saw this yesterday. It's like Scry 3. This thing gets elusive, though. That's a 2-4 elusive, spooky. What the heck? Oh. Interesting. More vulnerables. That's pretty cool. Alright, we'll look over her more so. Didn't have quite enough time to read that. What the heck? Ancient hourglass. A stasis statue in place. Oh. Summons another one. Alright. Wow. That's interesting to have that card. Hopefully it's not an Anivia card. Alright, let's go take a look at these. Alright, that was a pretty interesting video. So I'm gonna just go look at them this way, so I don't want to spoil them. We're gonna zoom in here a little bit. TALIYAH plays an exact copy of an allied landmark. 5 mana 2-4. Wow, so you really want to make sure the landmark is worth it. I didn't even realize that was the case, that she's a 5 mana 2-4. You summoned 5+ the landmarks for the level up. Play summon an exact copy of an allied landmark. At the attack, deal 2 damage to my blocker. If it's dead or gone, deal 2 to the enemy nexus instead. If you have a landmark, do this 2 more times. What? Okay. So she does have like a burn damage effect to her. Kind of like what we were saying. I was like, oh, that's a lot of damage, but you do have to have a landmark. So she's like a landmark dot deck. Her stone weaving. Look at 3 random landmarks you can afford. Pick one to create in hand. Oh, it's create in hand too. So this gives you card advantage. Oh, not card advantage. I guess it pays itself off in that regards. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, that's really cool. That seems pretty strong to me. Pretty decent tutor effect, essentially. Not 100% a tutor, but it has more that idea. More like a, yeah, like Zap Spray Fin or something does. Shaped Stone. Give an ally +1/1 this round. If you've summoned a landmark this game, give it +3/1 instead. What? Okay, that's like really good. If you summon a landmark this game. That's insane. 1 mana +3/1? Like, I know that it's give and not grant, but still, that is an insane trade tool and blocking tool. That's nuts. Size Scout. Play predict. If you have a landmark, grant me elusive. This card just seems nuts. It seems crazy to me. It seems, I mean, you're getting a scry effect, you know, with the predict effect. You're playing, you know, if you have a landmark, which there's so many cheap landmarks that you're likely to be running, and you get elusive. I mean, just the elusive with a predict effect is really good. So, alright then. Hibernating Rock Bear landmark. 2 mana, countdown 3, summon a Grumpy Rock Bear. It's a 5/4. It kind of looks like a Yeti, but with rocks. It's pretty, I like it. I like that art. Desert Naturalist. Play destroy a landmark. If it's allied, summon Grumpy Rock Bear. Oh. That's interesting. 4 mana 2/4 destroy. Okay, I can definitely see this card being played, especially in some metas. Salt Spire. Countdown 2. Summon a Grumpy Rock Bear. Then, if you summon 4+ landmarks this game, grant the strongest ally +2/2. Huh. Don't know if that one's going to be strong enough for now at 4 mana. Hard to say. Rockhopper. When I'm summoned, summon a Rolling Sands. Have we seen that? Not yet. 2 mana 3/1, so kind of like the Rune Weaver that we have that gives you a Blade Fragment. We'll go ahead and skip to this one just because this has it. Oh, this is also, never mind, summon 2 Rolling Sands, draw 1, Unraveled Earth. I didn't. Alright. Rolling Sands, we saw this in the video. When an enemy is summoned, destroy me to grant vulnerable. So this is a 2 mana 3/1, summon a vulnerable marker, essentially. So when an enemy is summoned, so you know what you're giving vulnerable. It can be played around pretty easily. It makes sense for a 2 mana effect, but this does help level up like your TALIYAH, for instance. Ancient Hourglass Fast, obliterate an ally and summon a stasis statue in its place. I thought this was pretty cool. It's really interesting. Countdown 1, summon an exact copy of the obliterated unit I replaced. Ooh. Yeah, this is a really interesting combat trick. And most of the time the statue is going to be dealt with, but it makes where you can't just play it right away because it does have a countdown 1. Really interesting card for sure. This is TALIYAH, her skill that we talked about already. Teen Spirit, destroy a landmark if an allied is summoned. Summon a Grumpy Rock Bear. That is the skill that we saw from somewhere up here. You all know the one that I'm talking about though. We've seen that of destroy your own. Wow, that's already it. Oh, these cards are really interesting. I don't know exactly how this archetype's going to work or how it's going to play. I know that Shaped Stone is a pretty insane card. It'll be interesting to see how good the landmark archetype is. I can't really give you an idea because we haven't really had an archetype like this before. Alright, well, yesterday I didn't go over these cards with you all, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Play Predict, countdown 2, summon a Clockling for 1 mana. The Clockling 1 mana 2/2. I mean, the Predict is alright. You know, this is a fine turn 1 play, I would say. Aspiring Chronomancer, play Predict. 2 mana 2/3. Wouldn't be surprised if this is a staple in Shurima. It wouldn't surprise me one bit. You know, 2/3, I'd much rather it be a 3/2, but 2/3 is, you know, surely passable. This card has me a little bit excited. This is memes galore. I want to retreat and recall this like over and over again. Or, yes, retreat and return. When I'm summoning, grant 3 random allies in your deck plus 3/3. If you can make this where this card is hitting your elusives or your lifesteals and stuff, it could be pretty good. It's hard to say if we'll see competitive play or not, but it definitely will see play in my decks. I'll tell you what, the high roll potential of it is pretty insane as well. So, Kahiri, the student. When I'm summoned, grant me +1 if you predicted this game. So it's a 3 mana 4/4 oftentimes, sometimes even on curve. You know, if you're playing this and then you play this on 3, that's pretty strong. Kahiri the Returned. So we got some lore going on here. Cool. When I'm summoned, create a copy of me in your deck. When you see me in prediction, grant all allied copies of me everywhere +2/2. Ooh. So this is really interesting because this says when you see me in a prediction. It doesn't say you have to select him in a prediction. You just have to see him in a prediction. So if you see him and you see, you know, the other cards and you play those instead, or pick that to go to the top of your deck instead, he still gets +2/2. So on 6, good chance he'll at least be a 6 mana 6/6 with Fearsome, maybe a 6 mana 8/8 with Fearsome. So that's pretty interesting. Perseverium landmark. When I'm summoned, draw 1, countdown 2, draw 1. 2 mana draw 2, better salvage, easy. Like, dang, that's really good. Promising Future, slow, grant an ally landmark by countdown completion effect activates twice. I mean, this is hard to say until we see more cards. We did see some of them. I guess you could, like, make 2 rock bears, but it's 4 mana slow, so that makes it pretty tough. Wow, and that's all of them for that. Well, I'm really excited for J4 and TALIYAH. I think Runecton's at the bottom of my excitement list, but I'll probably do some memes with Runecton for sure. He's just, I don't know, he's just not as exciting, you know, making something have Challenger and then, you know, pull a unit to gain some stats. The only exciting thing is he has Ascended form. I want to see more champions that have Ascended form. I bet Azir has to, right? So, thanks for watching my video reviewing the cards that have been spoiled so far. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you for next one. Bye, everyone!